And then, hello everybody, we are here, fresh and just online for the very first second. And we are reconvening, we are back on the island, as you can see in my background picture, on a nice tropical island. Guys, how did you get here?
We crashed. Shipwrecked.
Not
By
again.
some eldritch tentacles, if I remember correctly.
Yes, in a storm.
Lots of sorcery going on.
And tell me more about what this island is.
I think we didn't get around to exploring the island yet.
No, you didn't explore it as such, but I know that you were looking at why did you come here? Really, that's really. Why did you come here?
Well, we were on a voyage as prisoners on this ship of the Gal Arvad, the pirate. Somehow in the employ of the Stygian, but not really.
Semaket, the Stygian, yeah.
And essentially we managed to buddy up with the pirates. He broke ties with the Stygian, and now we were on course to the island where the treasure hoard of a different pirate is. I have the name noted down somewhere.
Melitranos, or that's the island, isn't it?
The bloody Tronikos was the pirate, but it was not actually his treasure. He came here to steal some of it. It was the fabulous treasure of Toth Mekri, who ran away with his inheritance from Stygia to come here. Boats full of jewels and gold and so on. And that's where you are now, at this side. There was a scene last time where you arrived. Oh, let me just take it out. At well, you were shipwrecked, but then you sort of lost consciousness. Do you remember that bit?
Yeah, we were drawn down by these kind of aquatic creatures, weren't we?
Yes, you were pulled down and pulled to the sea, to the land, maybe. But then all of a sudden, you were back in dreamland. I'm going to see whether I can make my flexible layout here. Hello, what? Oh. And you arrived at this scene. Now I can see the scene, but I can't see. Might be better. So, what do you think? Remember what this scene was that you can see in front of you? No, you can't. You see it on Foundry.
Is this the scene with the in front of the stairs to the temple?
Yes.
Yeah, where we evaded the crocodile monster.
Yes. So you came down this river. You arrived at this temple's steps. You boarded, and as soon as you got off, there was a big crocodile. And you jumped off the boat and ran up the stairs because you didn't want to have a fight.
For once.
We did want to
For once, yes.
That's scary.
That was the one fight I had planned for the whole day. But okay, you didn't want it. And because you were so quick, that's why I now have to retcon something. What I have to retcon, is relatively simple. And it is that as you jumped off, you actually saw something floating in the water.
Oh.
So, I'll briefly tell you what it is, and then one of you can do me a retcon agility or similar athletics test to see whether you can pick it up. Because, I'll show you this picture as well, the big beastie, big croc. There was something floating, and what you saw floating was staff.
Oh,
and I only realized that staff was actually mentioned because it was mentioned much later.
So the staff is here, not in the real world, because it was lost.
Yeah, it's a staff. So let me find it.
it's just a staff.
It is a.
Yeah,
a
remember
nice
that we have the ancient equivalent of all our stuff from the real world, so it makes sense for the staff having an equivalent here as well.
But if we grab it here, does it grab it over in the real
Does
world?
it reappear over there? Because we didn't get it on the real world.
Well, I tried to whip at it and grab it, So
Let me just describe it first. So,
we're getting ahead of ourselves.
as it says, as
It's
you
just
see the
sick.
croc go, which you didn't, a curious sight awaits you. At the base of the stair where it goes into the water, a long, black and straight piece of wood clacks against the steps again and again as it drifts back and forth with the current. Examining it reveals to be a long staff, more than a yard in length. Its shaft carved with strange, indecipherable runic markings. One end tapers almost to point, and the other one is carven into some sort of cat-like head, though of no breed known to any of you. So, do you want to... Somebody wants to make a quick snatch for it before the crocodile bites you? Who's a good snatcher?
Me.
You remember for the whip thing, yeah.
You want to
Go
go
for
for the
it.
whip thing? Or do you just want to be
I'm
whip a
not
snapper?
rolling.
Oh, complication.
Oh!
Looks like we have to fight the croc for it. Retcon.
I grabbed it, but I fell down the
Yeah, we
stairs.
can find a croc at long last.
Okay, let me have a look. Ah, it didn't do the token properly. How annoying. I can show you the croc. Ah, that's it. I'm going to do the croc properly. So, the big croc is there, and you have a complication. Now, what am I going to do with this? Shall we say that you slip into the water and it might have a go at you
Ooh,
if you can't run away?
Or I try to.
that sounds quite dangerous.
Yeah, make an alternative suggestion. I'm happy to.
I think that I would have slipped down the stairs as I tried to whip to pick it up again, and I would have fallen to the bottom of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I have to grab it out of the water on my as I'm kind of on my chest. So I didn't grab it, but my hand did. I didn't grab it with the whip, but I grabbed it with my hand, but my hands are over the water and I'm flat.
Or the crocodile was clambering up out of the water.
Something like that, yeah.
While
Wait,
going
can a
in.
crocodile go on the stairs or no?
Yeah, oh
Yes.
yes. Oh yes.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's got legs, you know. Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's stopping it? Not a
Looks like
fish.
we get some new boots soon.
Right. Sorry, what you're saying is you're not lying on your front.
Yes.
You basically face planted,
Yeah.
but you've got the
Yeah.
staff.
But I'm not in the water.
Not in the water, but the crocodile is very close to you.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to spend a couple of doom, so it goes first. And I will do an attack on you. And we just hope that you survive this.
Snap, pull you into the water. Roll back.
Is this a family friendly show?
No, not anymore.
Bastard.
So you are, I can't do, you're lying
Just take
there
one
on your
leg,
chest.
not two.
So it will just have its little nibble. Come on, it's
Gonna
in
have
the
a nibble.
misses. It's no more than that. Actually, I might give you a tail swipe. How about that? It doesn't bite you. Yeah, because then I can't grab you and drag you underwater for the death rolls, you know. So I think I'm gonna do. And of course, it might just roll really badly.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
One success. Now you are on the floor, but you can try to dodge it. I'll just make it harder. You can try to roll to the side as this huge tail, rough skin and so on, little spikes on
Dodging-
it, comes towards you.
So this is an acrobatics roll.
This
right?
is an acrobatics roll, and
fine.
I'm going to call it a difficulty 3.
Sure.
And if you hit a complication, you might end up in the
Difficulty 3.
Use fortune time, isn't it?
I think I'm gonna have to use a fortune, aren't I?
Yeah, 3 successes is really tough.
did we regain our fortune?
You did, because this is the beginning of it. What were we saying about the
We're
complication?
starting well, and that obvious fight
You can't
is coming
reroll?
back to us. now.
Yeah.
Not a
Slip
20.
you down
no,
there,
you-
you slid in.
You can reroll.
No reroll
the
talent.
Conan.
Yeah.
You can reroll complications or not? I never remember that.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, that one is. There's an element to say you can then avoid any complications going forward because you can re-roll them all the time. But
Yeah, but not everything can be rerolled. So you have to have a talent for it.
you got to have the right talent. So
I don't have
agility,
the right talent. I mean, I have
Yeah.
stealth, but
to re-roll your agility, you
I
need...
mean, let's just say you roll out of the way of
No,
the
it's
swipe,
fine.
but you roll yourself into the water.
Yes. You definitely evade
I'm in the water now.
the damage, but you're now in the water. Now, it is your turn, and I'll actually put the other tokens on as well.
Ooh.
So we have the whole group on it. And then
They're
we can...
probably up at the top.
Yeah, probably up here somewhere.
There goes
Yeah.
Shira.
I don't know why. 2 of you have bars, 3 of you have bars, but this doesn't have it. But anyway, so Shira is now in the drink, and this crocodile has just flopped itself up onto the boat and is basically chomping it and crushing it. Splintering it with a huge crack. And splash.
Wasting no time, I guess I will jump down there and, try to hack it on the opposite side to distract the crocodile from Shira. That makes sense. Like, am I in range to just get to it?
With one action, you can hop down. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not that far away because you just got off the boat.
All right. Okay. And I'll actually give you...
And I might just have to show briefly the
Do you want me
scene
to
looks
shoot
like.
from range to generate some momentum?
I think I got that covered with the momentum generating.
Oh, wow. I think he's got that covered, yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
Not to be cocky here, but...
4.
He jumps down,
So...
tries to hack
rerolling
into my little
15.
crocodile.
What do we got?
Only 10 damage. At all.
Yeah.
You're not on form yet.
Plus, 12 with the vicious.
Oh, I cannot remember. So 12 with the vicious.
Yeah.
That means I apply damage and effect. You're hitting there. 8.
You did for your armor, haven't you?
Boom. Ooh. Ouch.
So
2 wounds from that. 2. Is that right?
it only has 1 armor?
No?
Yeah. Yep. 2
Or
wounds
3.
because I have the intense property. So for like 1 wound for 5 points, and then
Yeah,
an
okay.
additional
And then an
intense.
additional.
It has got
Yeah.
3 armor.
Okay,
Oh.
That should be 9.
but then
Yeah, that's
Our
only
vicious
the
added 2
original.
points of damage. That was okay. I added it again. I double added it. So I didn't know that vicious was actually working this. So,
okay.
That's correct, 2 points of damage.
but it still
One for
has
5,
wounds.
and then the vicious do the second one.
Yeah, and I guess I'll do the same again.
You with your second attack, you mean?
Yeah.
I think before you do your second, should we let the others go? Do they have a chance?
Okay.
Go ahead.
No. It's
No, you can go for Julian. You finish it off.
You can go immediately if you like. I just want to hear what the others are doing. Otherwise,
I'm trying to scramble up with the. I'm just thinking about the staffs, so I'm just trying to get up.
Okay.
Do you have it grabbed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then can I help Shira get up? Maybe
Yeah.
give a hand.
So you pull her out. Let's see, and then you can do your next attack. But Cryos, what are you doing?
I was going to stick an arrow into it. Keep it out of its reach and just stick an arrow in it.
Right. I want to find out how the rescuing is working. So can we do a athletics to get out of the water or acrobatics? And the assist you can use athletics or acrobatics as well.
So I'm going to
what's
be
success rate?
using the acrobatics to get out.
It's just 1 success. That's all you have.
And I guess I'll help with athletics.
So,
Or 1 then.
so Mortaz is rolling first. Is that?
I'll
That's
roll
right.
an assist, yeah. whichever
Yeah,
one.
assist should always go first. So we have a
Close.
Mm.
Nothing. can't pull you out.
It says you're still wounded or traumatized. Is that right?
Oh wait.
You shouldn't be in the dream world, at least.
Yeah, I did have that wound from the arrow from before, but I guess now I should have taken it out.
Okay. But you didn't have one success, huh?
Yeah, anyway, it would be no success.
But look at that. Shira basically uses you as you're just standing there like a doofus, grabs onto your shoulder and pulls herself out, and basically
If I had a
running away.
complication, I had already thought that I was going to push him.
You're not the only
you
person who
pulled me
was
in.
thinking about this.
It could have been like the black hole scenario where everyone's
Yeah,
just
Not again.
all over again.
Not again. Okay, so we've got that. And yeah, next things next. Shall we do the Derzo attack or the Cryos attack?
Either way is fine with me.
Okay, let's have an arrow. Come on. Cryos needs to feel useful.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to have a shoot.
just don't shoot me in the knee.
Only one success. That's all I need. Ooh.
Ah,
So
you've got
that's
piercing
7
on the-
damage. Piercing 4, so
Ouch.
Nice.
That's a lot of hit points. You're not re-rolling anything.
there's the most I could get is swap a 1 for 2, so there's no need.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, the vigor, it's basically counting down from the crocodile's max.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's kind of cool to see.
yeah. But shouldn't it have gotten another wound?
Wait,
now?
if it has vigor 7,
Should have got
and
wounds because I did 5 damage.
Yeah.
it's got 2 more wounds. It's got 4 wounds now.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it
Yes. Because you
had
did 4
already
damage.
2 wounds. On my attack, it had 2 wounds.
Yes, no.
Yeah, because when you attacked Julian, you'd hit it for 2, but you'd also damaged it close to another wound, and I'd got it over the line for another wound, and then did another wound.
Ah,
I did
so
it.
the wounds essentially counts how much wounds the attack dealt, but the vigor are counting down.
Yes.
That seems unlogical, but whatever.
Vigor should go down, but wounds, I think you're right. It should be if it's 5 damage,
Yeah.
not split over 2.
But once
it's-
his vigor goes over its maximum, then
Yes.
it becomes another wound.
It's another
Yeah,
one. So that's probably right. It's not.
Then it's Durzo's turn, right?
It is
Yeah.
Derzo's turn. Now this thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It
one-
is suffering. It's
one
screaming
wound.
out at you guys. In pain, and says that's not what it was hoping for, had hoped for. Hey, damn it.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do anything?
And is it enough? Otherwise, it would spend momentum.
It is
Yeah,
I think it's
fatally.
enough.
Okay. All right.
It is slipped in a cloud of blood soaking the whole place. Steps, but your boat is still. Look at it. You have rescued your companion holding on staff. That's what this.
We then
We wake up.
faded away and we came back to the real world, didn't we?
It's that's which is basically the background. Our streaming now on. Isn't that a nice?
Beautiful.
Vacation area.
Using
Such an
Midjourney. So, and we were saying, awaken on the bright white sand of the beach. Surrounding you is a constellation of peace broken wooden flotsam from the Calypso. Off in the a large hull is visible amidst a jagged row of stony reef. Over the splashing of waves on the shore and bird cries rise scattered. Stand up. Others as iced or unconscious, dead. All seem dazed and sprint in the wake of it. You're picking yourself up. Air, you're spitting out sand, falls from your mouths.
What's in my hands?
In your hands is Costa.
Oh, no, what's that?
Is the seer Wangele with us?
Look around, you don't see some of the galley slaves. A couple of pirates.
Is
but
Sayene
mainly-
around?
No. I remember. Swept overboard.
Swept away
Enormous wave
Yeah.
before the crash. So she might not be around.
Are there any prints on the beach of these things that rescued us?
No. You only had this vague impression on the water of some figures, a creature pulling you.
Okay.
Wait, so there's a bunch of other survivors?
There are some other survivors. You actually see further along the beach that a couple of slaves being shouted at by a Shemitish. Actually, bold and shouting and brandishing. Listen, you're not quite sure what he's saying. But that's the nearest survivors here.
Is the Stygian there?
And the pirate captain, Garl Arvad, is he?
Scattered quite a bit. You're not quite sure because you were passed out a bit. You don't know how you eat.
NPCs here.
I'm gonna take off my cloak and put it somewhere to dry, and look around and see if I'm not really good at survivors, so I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything that I could grab, like anything shiny or anything that looks as if it may be of use for us to be able to survive. Maybe
What sort of thing
food.
are you looking for? There's wood, definitely.
Is there any crates or chests?
Something that could be a weapon, I guess.
Yeah.
Wood. You wouldn't say a crate. Yeah, maybe there's a couple of crates, a barrel or something. But nothing really that would serve as a weapon. You improvise club, maybe.
Is it night or day? In
It
the
is
setting?
day.
Now, I have the talent where I always have a dagger on me.
Definitely. I'm actually don't really want to.
Okay.
Say that most if you had
Oh,
a
the
sheathed
weapons.
weapons, as if you had a sheathed weapon, you're very likely to have it. However, if bow and you want to keep it, then you or otherwise you have to go hunting for
I should be in the same boat because I literally before I was kind of rescued I used my whip.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if
I
I
think I
forgot
would've
my
lost.
bow because I had to go back and save Shira, didn't I?
Yeah.
now,
And having a bow with me would probably
giving
be.
you the chance to spend a fortune, but you don't have.
Oh,
Yes.
I want my whip. So
You held on to for dear life.
I can probably make a new bow if it comes to it. Yeah, start looking through the debris of what's been washed ashore to see if there's any, because a bow floats, it's made of wood, so it may have survived.
And if there's anything that looks as if it could be a weapon, anyone who, any of the crew who were there, I'll try to equip them and give them spears.
Okay, you will find almost short bow.
A normal hunting bow, yeah?
Only one arrow.
Okay. Okay, I could probably
Make it
Can I
count.
go?
Make some.
Can I go out and make some more arrows for Krios?
Yeah.
Can I
Can-
help him? Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably. Make some if you want to spend some time. Other weapons. If you are looking for sabers, something like that, find on a couple of the DC pirates who have washed ashore, and maybe a hand axe.
Can I just jot along the beach up and down and see if there are tracks leading in or out of the jungle?
Basically, there are a number of footprints that go away from the water, and they also go partially. There's one in particular go up a valley. Right? The only thing that actually path. Other than that, very quickly from the rocky soil, very difficult tracks on.
Mm-hmm.
There's shells, driftwood, stone ridge, outcrop, and the beach is around 200 deep. And the water is turquoise, brilliant and sparkling in the sunlight. South is the jungle. There are many footprints. All are barefoot. Okay, other than the ones that are booted from pirates or whatever. There are some barefoot ones. And you wonder whether it's something to do with it.
And they are also leading up this valley, the path.
Some of them are going up the beach, the shrubbery, where you find anything. There are some that go into that valley. They might be. Quite a few.
I have a tracker's talent, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So if that helps in any way, I suppose if we need to track anything, then we can worry about it then. But do we just need to focus on kind of getting equipment for surviving? Start checking around all the survivors.
Yeah.
Asking if they'd seen Garla Avad or the Stygian Sekhmet.
And the prints also didn't look like like the smaller footprints dragged some unconscious sailors, pirates, slaves, etc. in there. They're just older footprints.
Sorry, I'm just slightly distracted because I just was told that the microphone doesn't work. Take some filters off. Hopefully that's a bit better now.
We've been hearing you okay.
Sounding fine to
You
us.
can hear me, but the stream apparently my
Okay.
volume is not coming across clearly. Just want to solve that because it gets very annoying for listening. So hopefully that's a bit clearer now. If you can let me know. Daring paw seems better now. Right. So you were saying, sorry, the footprints.
The footprints you mentioned of the smaller feet, they're just all of them older footprints, or does it look like some of the survivors were dragged away, essentially?
That's a really good question. I think you don't see anybody dragged away.
Okay. Well, I guess then I would just go around and, give some medical aid to, or if anybody needs it, to the survivors.
That's very, very good of you. But the key people you see alive are this one Shemite and the two Cushite rowing slaves. He's shouting at them. You come a bit closer, basically saying, just because we have been stranded doesn't mean our slaves. Oh, pick this up. Do this. You're gonna. And they are just looking at each other. And, I think they are wondering whether they should attack him.
Yeah, how many slaves to...
Currently it's 2 and 1. That's all you currently have in front of you.
2 to 1?
That sounds like a revolution to me.
You want to act now. Intervene, interfere.
It's each
You
man
said
for himself,
they're
isn't it,
speaking
now?
Shemitish, yes?
The,
Yes, so...
which you think can speak, right?
No. But this sounds like a job for our translator.
Well, I'm helping. I don't know. Are we not crafting arrows, Chris? Are we going over to
He's distracted. He doesn't care.
Let me fletch my arrows here.
Yeah, because it wasn't... There's a one along that did this by himself, right?
He's currently walked along the beach now. Look, if
Yeah.
you don't want to be too bookkeepery about it, yeah. If you want to just say yes, I'm within earshot, or he's falling me over, or something, that's absolutely fine.
Alright. I walk over to Durzo. I'm like, everything okay, Durzo?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know what's the hustle there. Maybe you understand them.
I'm going to listen in to see what...
Okay, the
They're
pirate
saying.
is turning around to you.
Also, do we recognize that the other two are slaves and one is a pirate, apart
Yes.
from the weapon?
You recognize it because they were rowing slaves. Seen them before. They basically don't wear much at all, other than one of the slaves has got a little axe, hand axe. The other one is just picking up a very sharp stone from the ground. Just as the pirate turns around to you. They should be working for us, right? Agree. Yes. Own them, right?
I'm gonna.
There's no
I'm gonna
time for
enter.
that. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around wherever I am, and I'm gonna glare at them, and I'm gonna use my strong arm tactics, and I'm gonna threaten them and basically say, "Shut up! We're all equals now. We work together. We need to survive. Get to work on grabbing things now."
What does Morita say?
Yeah, I was going to basically say the same thing. You have no ship. We are steering the ship.
You have no,
No
ship.
ship.
What do you need rowing slaves for? Right. Okay, so it says here you're able to recognize most effective. You gain an additional d20 on the... So, do you want to give them a command?
I'm gonna give them a command to do whatever is most expedient.
Sounded more like a command than a persuade.
Uh,
Yeah.
well,
It's either or.
maybe I'm using persuade to tell them that we have to work together.
And Morita saying, you honestly don't have a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess
We're
I
all
would be
getting stuck.
trying to persuade them to stop this garbage.
Yeah, okay.
How do I add the extra dice, or will it automatically do
Just
it?
bonus on the bottom left.
Oh, it's just the bonus.
And if Morita wants to assist as well, I think he's pretty good at this.
I can do it. I keep forgetting it's not them.
Good.
Very nice.
Oh, look at that. 5 successes in total. Let me just roll what you would have needed. I haven't actually got a character sheet type, but that would have got 4 successes. Basically cow this. And he just shrinks visibly. Looks at the two. Well, I guess we can call it a truce for now. But if we get a ship back, you're back at the oars.
Sure.
They
If we
just-
build a galley.
They just
From the-
nod
Okay.
and grin and look at you two and nod and grin and walk off the other way. And Mech. You've met. Looks around it. Oh. What are we going to do? Looks at more.
Have you had the opportunity to explore the island? Seen anything interesting?
No.
Have you heard anything? We saw footprints that appear to be not from our crew.
I don't know. There's some business living here?
I
Likely.
think it would be a smart idea to fortify our encampment.
Encampment? You have an encampment?
Yeah, we are in the process of building one.
We need a fire, a tent, and all that, but we'll make one.
I think we
First,
should.
the arrows.
Oh yeah.
When I looked at the tracks, were they booted tracks like
There
pirates?
were some where you think that probably surviving crew members back from range, forest, jungle. But most of the other ones were barefoot and small. And some were
Okay.
barefoot and big, like the two big rowing slaves are just leaving behind them as they're trotting off.
Yeah, I
Fucking
guess the
Kushite.
slaves have got no footwear on, have they? Probably.
I guess we will end up having to be or send a scout party into the jungle just to find the remaining survivors and clear the situation with the natives.
I'm going to
What?
ask.
We could
And the
also go
footprints
out.
didn't look like the fish people footprints.
They didn't look like fish people.
Fish people.
Okay.
Humanoid feet, not webbed.
Okay.
Smaller
Hmm.
You would expect from out
and
big.
some larger, like more older people. mentioned.
Yeah, but they might have been just fish eggs.
Okay.
I might just
The-
get you across up here.
I think we should start exploring, shouldn't we?
Okay. I
We're
want
probably
to
more
ask.
capable than anyone else.
I'd like to ask Durzo if he saw any footprints that may have been Saya Rene, whatever her name is.
I mean, I guess I could do a survival test, but let's be real here. I have not.
Sure.
Did I?
You'd have to know the exact foot size.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I mean, if she had like,
And also,
sand. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
you can have a look if you like, but
Okay.
yeah.
Question: Am I still wounded? Since we didn't have time to heal on the boat.
Yeah, but it might be.
Oh, yeah. In this case, that's what I meant before that when I
Medical
said I
aid.
would, do the healing. So it's just a straight up healing test, isn't it? I guess.
I think so.
How many wounds do you have?
Just one.
Just one. Okay. So let's go with one. Oh,
Pretty good.
yeah. And I'm re-rolling the 19.
It's good enough, but okay.
To get
Yeah.
the 19.
Another
Good
19.
enough has to do.
Wanted to be an
At least it
RT.
wasn't a 20. Alright, so
So
that's temporary healed.
That
Yeah.
treats your wound, right? Doesn't heal you.
Exactly. Yeah.
So let me... yeah, I already done that. See the star there?
Yeah.
Basically means you're
Yeah,
still
we
all a
open
little bit
Yeah.
a good night's sleep.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then I'm running the survival check, I guess, to see if I miraculously found the footprints.
That might be good enough, you never know.
That came as a surprise.
Yeah.
That was better than expected.
Well,
But it
you only
says you
rolled
need to do
dex.
an average survival skill you have, and then spend and obtain information from
At the moment.
to know a little bit.
To whose feet do you tread? If you spend momentum.
No. Yeah. If I, through mysterious means, manage to single out Cyrena's footsteps.
Not Serene. Don't see so. very difficult to do anyway, but I don't think so. But there you can see that the group of footprints made dozen of them. And they seem to be going across the beach, whooping, and once they reach the edge of the jungle, however, any small of 1 to 3. Some head straight along the shore, the west, some inland to the southwest, others in there. The most obvious set of tracks is towards the west, Deep Cut Valley.
Are the prints deeper to suggest they're carrying someone?
Don't seem to.
Which way do we want to go?
I mean, I guess the valley is the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Because we have seen, prints of survivors going in that direction too. So
Makes sense.
Going towards point F on the map.
yeah,
Are the two previous slaves coming with us, or are they just doing their own
They
thing?
were trotting off. They look like they're looking for fish or something.
Okay.
yeah. I guess we leave the whole camp stuff to the slaves and the pirate.
Let them deal with themselves.
We
Yeah.
just head into the jungle.
Now this is a bit different to a lot of the other. It's a bit of a hex. You can see fires of a castle on. But
So we're just following the trail, aren't we?
We're
Yeah?
following the trail into the valley. So near the beach, see lots of footprints going back and forth towards this place that leads to the edge of a deep ravine, which is quite long. Crashes at the end, echoing throughout the ravine, crashing. Nice, steady sound. Calm. The ravine itself is quite rocky and rough. It looks like almost like they took a slice of the island. Yeah, the mouth of this.
Yeah, okay. Should we keep following the footsteps?
Yeah.
Head up.
As you entered a bit further, soundscape change. Sound is more enclosed. You can still hear the sea. The sides of the valley are close and of paths going up and down like the trails
Mm.
go all over the. But very, very bone simmering.
Okay.
Bones of humans.
Take a look.
Let's go and check our clothes.
sure.
Check closer.
Take a
These
closer
human
look.
bones.
Some of them seem to be. Some of them are. There's some clear islands. Some signs of death worship. Cultish thing, because some of them are not just lying there, but they're arranged and they're stacked. Almost arranged like animal skeletons, but
Mm.
could be bones are heads. Bird with 3 heads for it. Originally.
Is this someone just putting them together, or maybe there was something there with multiple heads?
It actually looks like somebody has arranged some of these bones in particular patterns. You might make sense of it. Definitely something's. There are a few human. The rest all seem to belong to animals. Some of the bones have been here a long time. They're already blackened with age, with mold and foliage grown, whereas others are quite still, white and clean.
I'm gonna look to Mortez and ask if is there a pattern, a repeating pattern that might look like an ancient language, or is this just a sacrificial?
We have a linguist.
You want to look at the bone patterns, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to set a difficulty.
All right.
And you have lots of.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. He is a
Wow.
brilliant linguist. I should keep this
He
for
has,
later.
he has learnt the language and figured out where we are.
I learned the bones.
You are
Language of the
almost
dead.
certain that there is a ritualistic meaning to the ways they are arranged. It's very, very difficult to make sense of it. I don't know the ideas behind it, but maybe go deep in the valley.
Ah, yes, follow the bones to go deeper in the valley. Monetize are going to be like,
Just
I don't know. Are all the feet, all the footprints still going on the same amount, or have they reduced in number?
Do they?
They seem to have spread out. Yeah, they're not as dense here, but there are so many paths up the sides and the different paths up and down the valley. That it's very difficult to count them, but the track you're currently on, definitely.
And are only animal bones arranged in
No, there's
what I
human
would
bones. I
like
think.
No, human
statues
bones
or
as well.
sculptures? And in a mix, or did they create
Not mixed.
like not
Not mixed.
mixed? Okay.
Human bones over there, and then the animals, lots of them, and then over there there's human bone.
And are the human bones also arranged in ways that are not human, essentially?
Yes.
Like humans with two heads and stuff like that?
There might be 4 or 5 heads piled up, and then there are some thigh bones over there and some hands over there. But yeah, they seem to keep the animals and human bones separately.
Yeah.
Like somebody building.
I suggest we just follow, but be very careful.
Or no.
Just a quick question: are the animal bones normal animals? Do we recognise them as things like tigers, goats?
You think that this is quite exotic. This is not where you normally would have. But this is the sort of animal that you would have, not like a logical.
Okay.
There seem to be normal animals.
And no oversized bones, like no dinosaurs or something.
Not yet. The way your brain works.
I have seen the mysterious island and it tracks so far.
Jurassic Park, yeah. Yeah, whoever thinks that they are the scout of the party, can you do me observation roll?
I guess we just all assist Krios here.
Yeah, okay, observation. Yeah, do you want to do your roll your assists and see?
One success done. Ooh, that's not one.
Okay, so I have got one.
That looks good. 2 successes.
Two successes.
Four dice, then I'll roll. Yeah.
Sure, there's a spot of something shiny. Maybe the way.
Momentum. Max.
Yeah,
Did
I
we
don't
bank
know.
the other? Did we bank yours?
You can't bank more than 6.
Oh, okay.
5 successes. Very good. So you can get yourself back up to 6 because you needed to.
Yeah.
You follow the path as your linguist was taking a couple of turns where he says, I think. And you are coming towards a thicket. Overgrown roots, ferns, vines, but you can. There's some carved into the stone there. Big skulls. Cave entrance.
Yeah.
It's very overgrown, so you will have to spend a little pulling it all to bits.
And there
but-
are some tracks leading up to this.
These are now very hard, but yes, there are some. There seem to be. You also see some symbols around them because you were so brilliant for the linguistic. You recognize the symbols that with the death cult spells out the mouth of Typhon. Mouth of
Mouth of time.
On the cave itself? Or nearby?
Basically, you can see it in the thicket. There's a cave entrance, and next to it, carving statues, heads, and so on. But you can also see this mouth of Typhon.
I mean, if our mission is to find survivors, then I guess we don't have to bother with that because they would have need to cut their way in first. So,
Yeah, what
on the
do we
other
want?
hand, it looks very shiny and interesting. So,
What actually are we interested in doing now? We really want to explore and find out what's here.
Yeah.
And find out where Sekhmet's gone, don't we, really? If he survived.
Yeah.
Semike.
that has been an ongoing problem in this
Yes.
campaign.
Semike.
I can rename him if you prefer.
No, it's okay.
I was
We'll
gonna
just
do
keep
the
on
same.
doing
Moment.
this.
The moment you rename him, we start to say it, properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we'll rename it to something else.
Well, just
Just
imagine.
name something really simple like Sem.
Ben. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
are you going to spend a bit of time on clearing?
Yeah, I think so. At the end of the day, we may need shelter, so we may need a cave.
That's a good point.
Very good.
Yeah, a cave is
Yeah.
good for the elements.
Have you got any law masters here who consider whether they know the night Typhon?
not me.
Not me.
Not me.
He's rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took the hint.
He took the hint.
You seem to remember some stories about an ancient Stygian god, Death.
great.
Minor god. But very old, by the name of Typhon. Got associated with the protection of the dead in the afterlife, represented as a rotund being with a hippopotamus.
Well, I'm gonna
You
tell the
s-
group this,
Oh, she
but I'm gonna
that,
say
that this figure is often a warning to graveyard robbers.
I'm gonna tell this to the group, and I'm gonna be like, but likely it might just be a rumor. There is a myth.
What could possibly?
But the skulls on the cave entrance are human skulls, not a hippo skull.
Pull it away a little bit,
Uh,
and I might show you a picture.
then I guess we cleared away.
Let's
We
go.
spent half an hour or so hacking down.
Oh, nice.
Very nice picture.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's pretty big.
Stream again. The one person bought. Oh,
Wow.
Very
Is that one
nice.
of your specials? Frank?
Let's
So I
go
think it's
somewhere
safe.
else.
No.
I didn't. Good job.
Let's go away.
Looks so inviting.
It does. Finally cleared this mouth of the cavern. Going into.
Oh, can we make some from the... Oh, have we got anything to light a torch?
Well, the dead wood. I mean, we've just taken away a lot of wood.
We might be able to
Possibly
find
try.
something to spark something in the woods.
Well, I'm good at survival, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at making fires because I've lived out a lot, so I'm sure I could give it a go.
I'll give it a go. It's take a little bit of time, but
Yeah, because I've got Born Wild Eye, which is all about surviving.
Can I assist by using a craft torches? Or would it be
just with
survival?
a craft, yeah. For survival to find the materials crafted. Ooh, nice.
Wow. On fire.
Survival.
In a minute. Doesn't have a
You
torch
give
yet.
me
Can't be on.
you give me a
Yeah, so we'll see.
roll that properly.
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
So you have a total of 3,
doing great.
and because you was good at your rolling, fire going.
Perfect. Okay, well, we're sorted now. We just need to hunt some boar down, and we've got a meal.
Or a hippopotamus.
Yeah, or that.
Maybe there's a hippo. Okay.
Yeah.
Dark, tunnel leading, and shine your torch into that. A bit trippy, wet, but they addressed them. This was not just a cave, some proper.
Can we all just flow in at the same time, or is this like a really narrow?
You have to follow each other all at the same time, but yeah.
So, what order are we going, or does it matter?
Doesn't really.
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
then in this case, I guess we just go in.
In that case, I go.
Yeah, I think Durzo's best at the front.
He is.
He's got a weapon.
He's sturdy.
Yeah, tanky.
So as you walk in the flickering torchlight, that the horses are painted with some hieroglyph, incidental ones. One of you there, they seem to show the journey of the sword. And, after about 20 mountain, basically the dog-legged, right angle, turn, large change. Try to make it didn't come up. And with your flickering, not a little. Bit more. Or two.
And we got
Just
two.
one, so you know.
Just ones. Berzo is holding the torch up, finding it mountain. But this higher domed chamber, basically covered all over. Some of the stone walls are honeycombed with small holes, crevices, all part of the imagery. And you see, seems to be burial. So there's a lot of mummified remains, but they are preserved intact. They are put onto various neat niches in the wall and on the ground, but they are intact. They are not randomly assorted and assembled. They're probably over 100.
Definitely gonna grab another torch and have Durzo light it.
Probably a good
One
idea.
that's left.
That should be.
Are there any lanterns or torches on the walls we could light as well?
You don't see nothing obvious here. Just the light you brought. So some of the mummies are arranged in niches, as I was saying, of the cavern, and some on them in the floor in neat rows. So all of this looks quite nice in a way. Somebody has really taken care, very respectful. Some of the mummies you can even, from the glinting light on them, wear jewelry. And occasionally there's this box.
Is there a second exit or a second cave leading out of this chamber?
Don't see.
I would suggest we get out again and not take any of the jewelry.
Is
Anything
there
on the
anything-
ceilings?
Can you understand what hieroglyphs say? Are they saying something important?
I think it was just a story of the dead and all that, right?
Journey through the underworld.
It is
Yeah.
typically
In
the journey
cave.
of the soul through the last soul.
But in our knowledge of the underworld, because we've spent a lot of time there, is there any kind of connection we're reading from it?
Connection that you recognize symbolism, some of the landscape, some of the things, right?
Yeah.
Beings like that are being. But this cultural connection. So there's tying it up. Gold and stuff. Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remind the group. There was the rumor of the curse,
Yeah.
but there are just many riches here.
You can't build a ship with gold, so
No need to desecrate.
Can't buy them anywhere here.
we can always resort to grave robbery later.
Exactly. I know, right?
Okay.
When it comes from Durzo, it's serious.
It is.
Mm.
So you're now
I don't think I have been too loot greedy until this point.
Nah,
I-
you
No
haven't.
comment.
bloodthirsty.
Fight greedy.
Not that maybe, but he said 100 mummies, so.
Go back to the cave entrance. Rest there, or do you want to?
Do we feel tired that we need resting, or should we carry on? Then we can come back here when we're ready.
You feel a little bit tired. You probably think that, but this might not be welcoming.
Mm.
We should probably get onto the shore.
But in some way, what's good about this place is that if there's any locals here, they may keep clear this place. So we may find more peace and quiet here.
When we woke up on the beach in the morning, yeah?
Mm.
Yep.
So
You reckon
now-
probably was morning. You're not quite sure.
So is it noon yet? Or
About lunch.
okay. That's never good.
No, just scroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess with half the day gone, it would make sense to go back, see how things at the beach are.
Back to the
Yeah, we could spend a little bit of time just exploring the rest of the beach and just go around the island a bit in case
Yeah.
there's anything else washed on the shore.
where you currently are. That's first. I think there's a scale somewhere. So a hex is around third of a mile.
Still not big, though, is it?
So it takes you a little while to get back.
So a third of a mile are 500-ish meters.
Yeah, it's not far, is it?
It's not far,
Right.
but it's jungle.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't just.
Mm.
But yeah, so it's not far. Back at the beach.
Mm. Yeah.
Check in.
I
You
think-
can
I
see
think it'd be good
the-
to explore the beach more.
Again.
I think it'd be good to explore the beach more because there may be more things washed up further down.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know.
also footprints were, scattered
Yeah.
in other directions as well.
I
so-
heard something.
Or if someone takes a dive in the water, there might be something in there.
You see that the slaves basically caught the fish, and they have been just scaling the fish, trying to make fire, roast it. Okay, whereas what was his name? Damech is gone. You didn't invite him to come with you.
No.
Where's Tura?
Mira,
She was taken, wasn't she?
She was taken
Yeah.
ages
By
ago.
the wind.
ages ago. Okay, I think that might have been when I
She
was
was
not
carried
around.
off by a winged beast, wasn't she?
It was
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
in the afterworld. You saw her dream world,
Ah, that's where I got confused. Okay.
That's-
Mm.
not in this.
But she
Okay.
could be on this island, though. That's where we. But no, we think she went inland, didn't we? In the end,
You don't know where she is, and she didn't.
Okay.
She wasn't really able to tell you. She might be here.
Sorry about that.
So should we explore the beach a bit more?
Sure.
Yeah.
But you can see off in the distance. Is on the map. The D is basically the shipwreck. Yeah, you can sticking out.
I can't
You
see it.
can't see that.
No,
Yeah. You
should
might
be-
have to brush
Move
it.
us a teeny bit
a little bit
closer, we'll be
more.
able to see it.
move this on this
Yeah,
corner.
I
right
see
there.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh, now
There.
I can see it. Okay. Yeah.
No, we can see till here, this ramp right here.
Yeah.
If you go- if
Okay,
you go
now
the
we
other
can.
way,
Now
you
we
I
can
put you
see,
there in the
yeah.
middle, so
There we go.
you've got that there. There's also these sharp rocks everywhere that the ship actually, faulted upon, and they look really nice. Look like coming up.
Are there older shipwrecks as well, or is
You don't-
ours the only one?
But they might have run aground there and then put under.
How difficult would it be to get to the shipwreck?
Swim out. Might be tricky, but right now it looks reasonably. Challenging.
Good to get
Next
there.
test.
Challenging athletics.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going out there. My
Could
bad
be
bottom.
worth it, seeing if we find,
Yeah.
any supplies of some. I guess I will go for it. Anybody joining me?
Yeah, I'll come with you. I want to see if I can find my bow.
So just one little hint. Remember you had a sort of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they wanted.
Okay.
Someone else do. I know other people have touched the thing.
I'm not very sorcery-y.
No,
Go
But
ahead.
no one else needs to do any of that.
I will
Nobody's-
try.
Oh, that's
There
good.
we go. See?
Sort of focus on this action that you feel tugging, you feel a pull that's somewhere in the south. Somewhere on this island. Not on the
So in the city.
I
essentially, but we
convey
don't
that
know
to everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go south. How important is it that we have it?
Not at all.
Maybe it's
actually.
more important that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
But we need to be there at the right time, so we need to be where
Yeah.
it is.
The
We don't
amulet
even
being
know
in
this
the wrong hand, I think, a necessity for this whole endeavor.
Yeah.
Because, we don't have to stop the ritual, just, be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in order for the ritual to happen, the amulet needs to be in the wrong hands, essentially.
Do
Yeah.
Do you want to go out to the ship still?
Yeah, I think trying to get some, food and supplies
Yeah.
is kind of on the top of the priority list right now.
Yeah.
Perhaps Mortaz and I could go south just a bit, and you could catch up. as
Yeah.
we
If
kind
you,
of
if you
move
search the
south.
beach for other stuff.
You want to
We'll
go
go
along
back.
the beach? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
But I think we should
Yeah.
stay on the beach
If
for
Mortaz is
today,
okay.
camp here,
Yeah.
and then, go further tomorrow after
Yeah.
a good night's
Oh, okay.
rest. Given that, half the day is gone already.
Or we should improve. We could improve the camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, like the tracks of the survivors were, going in all directions, so spreading out on the beach is certainly a good idea.
Mhm.
Let me just get it right. Bezo wants to swim out
With
And
Krios.
Chris.
with
Yep.
Krios. Mortas, do you want to build the camp or do you want to walk south on the
Well, I think you'll probably stay at camp, build it up. Just for now, maybe
camp?
catch some more fish.
Shira?
If I believe that Mortaz can deal with this, I'm gonna head south a bit.
Right. So, Mortas, you do me a survival for the building the camp and possibly finding some fish.
Okay.
Our swimmers will need to do pretty good. Yeah, you've got a basic camp together. You don't get a lot of fish. But because you're building this camp together, these two rowing slaves coming towards you, offering to help
Thank you.
if they can stay by your fire overnight.
Yeah.
Together, you pull that together and they have a fair fish as well. Swimmers. So difficult. Ooh, you have to get past. Coconut right on it. You have to get past rocks. We're grasping water.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
going to use some momentum, definitely.
Means that you will have to difficult to get through those rocks and back. Too difficult. Yes.
Wouldn't we go like to where it's closest to the ship to start
Yeah.
swimming?
Go round and go
You
across.
probably
Go
would.
from here to here to here to there.
I'm just going to overrule the book and say yes. Just do one difficult.
Okay, one difficulty 2 roll. Okay.
Yeah. We have quite a lot of momentum.
Do spend it, spend it. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But you
that's-
needed it. You needed it. Complication. Prius, have you got a dagger?
At the moment, I have no weapons, and my bows are on the beach waiting for me to come back. Which is part of the reason
Nice.
why I want to go to the boat,
Nice.
because I've got no weapons.
Okay, I'm going to buy it off.
Okay.
I can't think of it. So, well done. You made it out. Ship. The wreck. Basically, it's a wreck of not just broken or submerged. A section of the starboard hull remains of the water. But basically, a lot of very sad shit. It is not failing. Less than half the hull is still intact. It's completely steered on those rocks. Most of the left or port side has been steered away, is now open to the ocean with waves lapping in. Figurehead still basically looks skywards, wooden eyes gazing upon the bright sun. The foredeck and port cabins are relatively damaged, partially. See whether climb through them.
We talked about that last session, didn't we? About, maybe we should be sailors.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
experience.
There can be pirates in it.
No, nobody needs that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then we thought about the campaign after this could be useful.
Yeah, and then we decided to make a Hexen, right? Yes, he said. Oh, you've got your dice.
I've
Very
got my dice.
I've got my dice up. Very nice. Hexen is defeat.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right, but let's not get ahead. We need to put on campaign before we look. So, yeah, and basically climb on board if you want.
Are there any buyboats or launches that survived? No. Can we, from the wreckage, craft a makeshift? How's it called?
Raft.
Raft, exactly. Yeah.
You might be able to, but that would take a little while to actually gather some wood and then go and get some rope. And not something you can. There is some.
But I guess if we want to bring supplies from the wreck to the beach, we need some.
You'll
way
find,
of transporting
you can find
it.
some sacks and you can find some. You actually, in the cabins that are reasonably intact, there are some wine jugs, a stoppered, still salvageable, some fruit floating about, and some out of the salt water. I can probably still rescue those. And then there's rope. There's some sailcloth, wooden planks.
But no
We need to
staff.
put something on something that floats to lead it back, take it back, won't we?
Would be able to do that, but there's no staff. Let me just go over the bow.
And I probably had most of my possessions at the time in my cabin.
You do find the bow. I said 25% chance, but at one point I give. That's so close to it. You do find.
What about weapons? Because I probably would have left most of my stuff there.
What sort of weapon?
I had a short sword and a knife.
Short sword and
And to be honest, if anyone else asked us to check their cabins, if they left anything, I'd be looking for others as well.
Don't find the short sword, but you do find the knife.
Okay, so 0 that. Right. Shiva, did you have your whip? Did you lose it?
I'm waiting for an answer for that.
didn't-
I'm
you
hoping.
You spent your fortune on.
Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely. So I have 0 fortune now.
Or,
Spend
okay.
your fortune.
Oh, absolutely.
I need some arrows as well, Frank. Is there arrow? Because there must be arrows everywhere on this boat, floating
Because
around, barrels in corners.
you find
Only
a
2
load
arrows.
of arrows. You find some
I
arrows.
find what? How many arrows? One load, yeah, enough to shoot, yeah.
D6. 8 arrows.
Okay. Yeah, this
Sufficient.
game works in loads, doesn't it? So,
Make it too low.
okay, that's excellent. Yeah. So other than that, just provisions and just gather everything we can to take it back.
That will take you a while.
Yeah.
But you are safely in, hopefully.
Yeah.
Just say here something like, oh,
Ooh, calamari steaks for dinner.
Yeah.
well, let's have a look at sheep. Further south on.
And I'm looking around and I guess observing.
Yeah. So along the beach.
You're going to lock the hex.
It's gone now.
Because I manual fog of war. So you basically follow along until you get to this headland, and south of you, White Bay, and this White Bay has a greenish rain, shimmering expanse of all.
Oh, that's all right.
That. So basically from the southern end of yellow, quite inviting in a way.
Perfect for swim.
Are there any footprints or any survivors that may have come this way?
So round the headland a bit.
Yes, oh absolutely. Yeah, I'm intrigued.
You see, saw roughly. They're sort of posts by the water, rammed wooden posts, rammed in soil and sand, and off them hang baskets. Let's look at the real smell of fish.
So I'm getting a feeling, considering what we experienced in the cave, that this may be some type of another ritual, perhaps, and maybe either drying fish for food or some type of fish for the gods or something like that.
An offering, yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes the fish is just a fish. So they may be drawing the fish. So I'm kind of looking for a community or looking for footprints or an indication that there may be people around.
You look around, and first thing you notice is lots of fish in the coral reef. Thing about all colorful. Really, really catch some baskets. There are. Like somebody caught them and put the basket. They've keep this neck. You don't see out, but as you go along the beach a little bit, some of these.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm going to go a little bit further, but enough that I can kind of run back if I need to. But I'm kind of in awe of what I'm seeing. And, you know, when you get that sense that you just want to go a little bit more, you know, I just want to go a little bit more. So that's kind of my approach.
You're edging forward a little bit, rounding this headland. You know in yourself you probably are going further than. But as you come around this headland, over the jungle, poking out some towers, fortress that's on a hillside, just over there. Cannot really see the detail of it.
And does it look kind of modern, or does it look ancient?
It looks really, really strong. Can you do me a power test?
You can't do from that far. You're on your own here.
I'm on my own. Why not?
Away.
Oh.
Right.
Not too bad.
Ancient, yet very unexotic. It looks like something that they might somewhere up north. Borders of the Barbarian.
Oh, wow.
But you're not quite sure. It's definitely overgrown. You don't know.
Okay.
But it looks very defensible.
Okay. And it's how far would it be from the beach to this fortification?
If you actually went through it, a mile. But from the beach, it's going into the jungle, and then it's going to go up. It's not going to be an easy walk.
So about 2.5 kilometers. Okay.
Maybe slightly less.
Okay.
A mile is only.
Yeah, lots of
Then,
lives.
I'm gonna start heading back now to report this to the rest of the group.
Are you trying to
Through
be
the jungle
all
around the
stealthy?
beach.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be stealthy just because I know that there's the baskets and I did see the feet, so yeah.
Well, question, are you going through the beach again, or are you going through the
I'm
jungle?
going back to you guys.
Along the beach. Not taking a shortcut through the jungle.
Oh no.
Okay. You think you are reasonably stealthy, and you think it might even not leave us. Tallest thing.
Okay, so I relate to Mortaz exactly what I saw, especially the exact kind of design of the fish and
Of the
the
baskets.
yeah, the
I was going to
baskets.
say the fish.
Yeah. Well, saying that there's lots of fish, but with this, you know, does he recall anything that would be kind of a, you know, a sacrifice, or is this just basically drawing fish for food?
I mean, would I roll, or would you roll something to describe it?
I can
Because
just tell you.
by-
I can just tell you something. You know that this sort of fishing basket thing is sometimes in here. The fishes storage basket. Put fish while they're still out cut. Not religious as normal hunting gap.
I didn't
Right.
take their food. Point for me.
So you spend quite the time walking along the beach and coming back up. You come back to a reasonably established camp, and you can also go back.
It's easy going back because we're just surfing the waves.
We know the way already.
You know the route, but you have to have this raft full of supplies. And well, let's just call it E.
So, D2, D3?
E2.
D2.
Otherwise, you might lose some of. Very
Nice.
good.
Very nice.
I'm going to use momentum again. It's too dangerous otherwise.
That's good too.
Ooh.
You manage to navigate your raft on, and you've you've got some supplies, you've got some wood, you've got rope, you've got cloth, so shelter with it. That was definitely worthwhile.
Good.
It is now, let's say, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Know that in this sort of place, night can fall quickly.
And do we have a fire going already?
Yeah,
Yes.
cooking situation.
Yes, you have a fire. By the way, in the west, and also
Oh yeah, you said it was on a big picture, wasn't it?
The V?
yeah, it's just beyond the V. I'll just move you over.
Okay. Okay.
See how big it is?
Yeah.
Big. You would be able.
Can we make a load of torches just in case we need them in the night?
Yeah, make me survival roll. And for every success, I give you 2. Now I have more supplies and more.
Okay.
Quiet in the chat. You what? And buy the rerolls for the guy. Use your channel points. Because they like
Or
them.
the game master.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or you
I've
can
got
buy
them.
me
I've got
rerolls.
6 torches. There we go.
6 start. Good.
Did we learn the slaves' names?
Sure.
Just to give a reference, or you didn't prepare that?
A DM's favorite question. What's the name of this
Make them
random
up.
NPC?
Make them up. On you go.
A and B.
AMD slaves.
Oh no, give proper names. You asked you.
Antos and
At the end of the day, if we've
someone
got
do
slaves
someone
around
do the
them,
beat.
they can
Something
act
to
as watchouts.
Antos and Barbos.
Antos and Barbos.
Yeah,
Putting
and
it in the
Barbados.
AMB.
Yeah, there we go.
Antos and Barbos. There you go.
We'll just keep on going through the alphabet when we meet new people.
One of the key
Like
things
naming
every GM
hurricanes
should
and-
have at the beck and call is a list of names. Actually,
I mean, these slaves are from anywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
a couple of names. Delia.
They're the next two.
Examples of. Okay, so it is late up. You are settling in around your fire. You are eating, talking to the station.
I guess that we should put up watches. For the
Yeah,
night.
so does Shiva tell us about this fortress?
Yeah, I describe it as best I can. I say that it looks as if it's overgrown. It has a weird mystical feel about it, even though it looks ancient, but it's very fantastical. It also is about probably an hour or 2 walk in the bush, depending on if we find a path. But it's these fisher people may have been fishing for this place?
Could the path we found basically bend down around and lead to the city? Or do you think the path is only to the Spiritus side?
Because it split in multiple ways, didn't it, at various points?
You don't think
I think only the tracks did.
you followed the valley up. You think
Yeah.
that the path basically was all following down the valley. Very unlikely.
Hmm.
Get to the
So maybe there's a way further south. You carry on further down the beach.
Oh,
maybe there's a way further
absolutely.
If
Yeah.
if the fishes you mentioned are for the city, then there must be some sort of trail from the beach up to the city.
Yeah. You'd think there'd be some sort of port or some area where there may be a boat.
Well, there's definitely survivors. If
Mm.
we should likely set off tomorrow and leave
I
this camp.
guess we could also just wait at those, fish posts until the fishermen show up.
Mm.
Now,
The-
Antos is jumping up, and he's talking to Barbos, and they're looking out the sea. Look there!
Get a binoculars,
They don't have it.
Where?
spyglass.
So I'm gonna look.
Yeah, you do. They utter a name. Bahari!
What's that?
Oh,
That rings.
was he the pirate? He was, wasn't he?
That was the Black Corsair
Yeah.
that attacked you.
Oh no!
Damaged the seems to be the same that attacked you. The king, Vandila King.
Mm.
And they seem to be
I don't think they'll be too friendly for us.
quite anxious. But there's
I mean,
Fish.
I guess we need to signal them. Like, we need a ship to get off this island.
it is just
But at the same time,
yeah
there might
beyond
be
those
shit
teeth
somewhere
and
else.
beyond all those
Yeah.
cliffs. So they can't approach you. Too
Yeah.
dangerous. But
They
you
make
can
them
see that
otherwise.
they are looking cruising.
Mm.
They're cruising
I don't think we should
eastbound.
be here.
They're cruising eastbound.
They must be looking to find somewhere to land. Well, that's a ship.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
them. I don't think we should be here when they get here. We should likely leave.
Don't
Well, we
think they
need
would
that
come
ship,
into
don't we?
this bay.
Yeah, but there's that other bay, and I describe it to Mortaz that there's this eerie green aspect to it that I'm not too sure about. Beautiful, shallow, but also filled with fish, but very different. Would you have read anything about something like that in the cove?
That means roll.
You've read
Do it not know.
about it where?
I don't think so. But unlikely. It could be like a high D5 or something.
Roll.
All right, we'll make it a D5.
I love how he's giving himself difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very unlikely.
If it's
that
a
you-
language, he'll learn it in a second. But
Dice
if it's a
versus.
pawn,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, because I've
Cortez
researched
has his
everything.
limits.
Yeah, even Maud has it. So no. No, you haven't heard anything.
I keep on reminding everybody that I'm having a very strong pull for the eye. We need to go. So now
What's the
that they're
stronger?
around, I'm starting to feel more anxious about getting our hands on it.
Was it stronger when you went round towards the fortress?
Was it stronger when I ran around to the fortress?
It was slightly stronger and it was more westerly.
Well, it
Yeah.
would have been inside the inside the fortification.
If it got stronger, it means that you maybe got nearer to it, and therefore it could be in the fortress.
Absolutely.
Yes, it could be in the. Right.
Oh,
So,
I think that's where we need to go.
night falling.
Let's take a nap and then go to the castle.
Yes.
Keep watches. Make sure the slaves help us. if that pirate's landed, he could be sending his troops around here, his gang.
And if they're going east,
And
they
the
have a
island's
place
not
where they
that
can
large,
land.
if you think about it. So
Right.
yeah,
Taking the
I will.
My turn.
that one.
leave him.
He watches out.
Three.
2 people per watch, so we'll have a slave on each watch with us.
Okay, that watch was Kreos, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do me?
Yeah, happily so. So if I'm third watch, it's getting light, isn't it? Yeah.
Who's with you, Barbaros?
Yeah.
Nice.
Easy.
There we go.
Chance. And
You saved up quite a few.
Oh, we used 3.
I was going to. 2 actually. So. Oh, what a rubbish that was.
Oh!
Yeah. I guess.
Okay. So it is 3:00 in the morning, something like.
Mhm.
You hear shouts. You hear screams from not far from west along the beach.
I'll quickly wake the others.
Yeah, not immediately something that you see. There doesn't seem to be a campfire there, but you can definitely hear fighting noise.
Okay. Wake the others, grab my bow, start heading over there.
Run over there, and you come around the headland for the steep waters. Right, you come around. You basically see that there's a campfire there, and again there are some pirates and slaves there camped around it. But also they are all up and fighting as some other humanoids, human-looking people are running off into the forest. Some of them.
But you've been going there alone, or did you wake us?
I woke you up and then I rushed over, so hopefully you're quickly coming
If you
behind
followed
me.
or not
Yeah,
is up to you.
yeah. Also, I, for my part, will follow him.
Can I? Are they near enough to shoot? Because if I could take a couple of them down, they may drop there.
You can give it a go, but they're very far away and they're moving in the dark. I'm going to say
Okay.
difficulty.
Oh, I can.
I'm going to take some
if it's
fruit
that
with me,
difficult,
and
I
then I'm
won't-
going to come
I
along.
won't bother.
Don't bother.
I'll start rushing over there, but allowing the others to catch me up a bit.
Some of the
No, I'm not
pirates
going.
snarl at you as you come closer, thinking that you might be well, but then they recognize. Yeah, you look around and you can see that some mutilated, some killed pirates lying in the camp, and they tell you, "Oh, they came and ate and abducted some."
What were they?
Came. Like what?
People. Yeah, you look around, and around you you have Kushite pirates and Kushites getting on better. They must have been Shamite scum.
You must give chase. Come on, all of you.
Oh, we can't chase them in dark jungle. That would be.
We have torches, I think. 6.
You put it in camp. But yeah, he's good, but way he's
I'm calling out to Durzo and Creus. Come on, get back here. We need to get down to the east, to the south. Come on.
But these people need saving.
No, they can save themselves. Come on.
you actually run after them a bit toward.
Yeah, I would have ran after them a bit, and then I slowed a bit because I don't want to head off on my own. I want the others to catch me up. So I look around and Shiva's hanging back, talking about something else. Her mind's elsewhere.
I'm not feeling huge amounts of loyalty towards, the crew, so I'm good with leaving them to their fate.
I'm more intrigued where they're being taken.
Mortaz, are you going,
Mm.
or are you back with me?
No, I'm staying.
I'm kind of
As you
gathering
said.
up.
The jungle is just. If we give chase, we could just set us up for a trap or something.
I mean, the options are, if they are correct, and it's the Shemitish part of the crew, is an entire half of the crew. We don't stand a chance, the four of us. And if it's a tribe of natives just blindly chasing men in the jungle, seems ill-advised.
Yeah, they have
You're
full
very
ground.
sensible.
This is what the Thursday we know.
There's isn't a fight. Yeah.
I like fights I can win, okay? There's a difference.
How you survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll hold back then now. I'm not going to go chasing in there on my own. Maybe we should head elsewhere and go in using stealth rather than a full frontal attack. Stealth is what we're good at.
They'll probably end up bringing them to this fortification place anyway. So if we go down and around, we can kill two birds with one stone and get the eye and save whoever they've captured. But at the moment, I think the eye is most important.
They could be cannibals as well. Maybe they've taken, if they're locals.
Yeah.
Well, lunchtime is not that far away, so good for them, but let's go south. Come
on. Oh boy.
Interesting.
What was
back to bed?
This was the last
not bad.
Like, what time was it, did you say?
Yeah, it was 8.
Oh, I thought you said it was 8.
Oh, I thought it was getting night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is early morning.
A little power nap, yeah.
Spend a little time then. Weariness?
I think we should do that.
Yeah, let's get a full night's sleep.
Was it control?
Control and
control and mouse wheel down. Does that heal our vigor?
Yeah. Now, how much?
All of it, yeah.
I think so. On new skins.
Essentially, at the end of every scene, so
take away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little 3 over my vigor in the gray box.
Yeah. You need to get rid of that.
Oh, that's exhaustion. Yeah.
That's tiredness. Yeah. So if you put that back to 0 and move your vigor up to full.
I don't seem to be able to do it.
Control the
mouse wheel.
Yeah, I'm using that.
Let me do it.
Or left and right click. It might be one of those.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I think it's because I'm using a Mac. Sorry.
Don't have to be sorry for using a Mac.
Get a whole new computer.
We just all laugh at
you. Apology.
My other computer. That screen there, which has good as it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yet. If you want to sponsor this stream, feel free.
The one viewer.
It is amazing how much money. Total stream income.
That's brilliant. There you go. Pays the rent.
I must have really cheap rent.
What's eerie is where I am. It's going to be 22 degrees tomorrow, and it's 20 degrees now. But normally at this time of the year, it's about 8 or 7.
And you have snow.
Look at that. Distractions.
Makes for calmer GM. Sort of Blofeld.
You have to do this spin though.
So let's get back to this. Right, next morning you have rested. You get up at 8:30, 9 o'clock. What do you want to do?
Just
Head south on the beach, yeah? Playing, yeah.
With the,
back and head south.
You want to
Yeah,
go
with supplies.
southeast, same route that Shira
Yeah.
went with.
Yeah.
But of course,
are we
we
able to
eat,
bring the
drink.
supplies with us?
Yeah.
Bring
Be
supplies.
very observant, looking for enemy.
Do you bring?
Are we bringing Atos and Barbos?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Yeah, of course. Of course,
Okay.
I'll tell them to come along.
I'll come along with you. Come around here now. Random. Quantitative. Da-da-da. 17. Come across the corner there and you see my pipe. Scouring for water.
How many?
Look at you. Have you got any food and water to share? We haven't been drinking water yet. First.
Do we? I know we have food. Do we have water?
We have
don't-
wine.
Give wine.
Eh,
They'll be happy.
if
They'll
you'll
be
take
friends for
wine.
life.
Are they pirates from our ship?
Yeah, yeah. They're from your ship. They're not just random people who just up on the same island.
I'm gonna tell them we do have wine and we do have some food here.
And a camp established.
Sounds
Yeah,
great.
yeah, we're pointing back to the camp. There's water and wine back there. Not far away.
What would you do with the rest?
I thought we took most of it with us because I'm not gonna be.
I mean,
water.
we managed to salvage supplies for several days, so I guess there's
yeah.
plenty to spare.
Are you happy to point the camp?
I guess so.
5 of them.
That's
We're
fine.
probably not coming back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or we'll find something else.
Run off gratefully. So you come around this corner. Right this.
Hmm.
Oh, that's geography. Not enjoy. Bottom right. You've all seen the picture before, right?
Yeah.
So you come along there. Beautiful. Okay. Again, you don't thing around. Smell the thing. The light is a bit better now, coming from the fortress.
Just really quick before we move on, were the baskets with the fish filled the same, or were there less fish, more fish?
I assume they're gone because
Excellent.
the pirates didn't see that.
They're gone.
Ah.
The pirates
But the
didn't
pirates
take
weren't
them.
hungry, in fact.
Oh wow. Nice.
Ooh.
That's the fortress.
Okay.
So, Mortas, if you want to, you can start test. Dire 1. Difficulty 3 is what I would need.
That fortress looks very much different to the map.
Yeah, well, I think the one on the map looks rubbish. It looks like a kid's drawing of
It really does, yeah.
a medieval castle, but this one says as much. So, you can't tell everything, but this looks really, really old to you. It must have been here for long. You recognize some details of old ruins that you've seen, although this is starting to fall down a bit. It must be as old as the Asheronians, or maybe even older than the age. Thousands of.
I'm gonna ask Chira if she's for certain that the gem is in here, not further south. So that's why she sensed to go down here, right?
Yeah. So,
You want to make another sorcery? Or you
yeah,
want someone else to do it?
sure. No,
Sure.
I'll make this.
Sorcery?
Yeah.
You refresh that on a new day. Feel
Nice.
that tug. You still think that near or in the fortress direction.
And that's what I tell people. Yeah.
Are we going to carry on trying to see if there's a way in, trying to follow it around?
Yeah.
You could head into the jungle and see whether you can, or you can go slightly
But it
further
looks
along the
quite
beach.
steep, doesn't it? So maybe we should carry on following around. Because if it's a castle or fortress, it's bound to have a road leading somewhere, probably to the beach somewhere. So if we keep following around, we're bound to find it.
Yeah, but maybe it would be better for us not. Maybe it would be better for us not to go the main way in. Maybe we should be a little more savvy about the way we get to it.
Starting to
So-
feel like
so, Fran,
Shadowrun.
is there an entrance? Because I know the picture you're showing suggests that's the main entrance, which is probably not what we're seeing. Are we just seeing a sheer rock face with it up on top?
There must be an entrance, but from where you are, you can't actually.
When I'm with Shira on this one, that we, if we just go straight through the jungle, that we might not lose too much time because we have to go around and find the way if there is one, and we are somewhat more covert.
Brias, can you just mumble? Yeah, good.
Oh, nice.
As
Nice
you're
big
as you're just about to turn around, all the others are discussing. Oh, should we along the beach a little? Staring Paul for watching. You see by fire.
Look, someone over there. A single individual by a campfire.
Single individual. Quite make out who. Smoke going up. They must have just started the fire, and a little person sitting there. Light person.
I'm sure I can. So hold on.
You don't need to roll again. I'll just point it out.
I'll point it out.
You can all see him. Would have to get a bit closer to
Yeah, I'll go.
identify.
Yeah.
It could be the old man. Maybe he survived the ship.
Yeah, let's go a little bit further.
Look, he's leaning on the staff, I think.
You go a little bit further, and indeed, Smivangale.
Oh, it is.
Smivangale.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what I just did, but we're not supposed to move. I was at search for them. Self-defeated. Okay, never mind.
Old guy with a staff.
Bolsteye guy with a staff, but he's sitting there without a staff. And as you come closer, he's roasting a fish, actually, a sharpened stick, looking really unconcerned. There's a sharp rock next to him and lots of fish scales, so he has just scaled the fish. And as you come around, he looks around and smiles. Oh, how are you faring? You look right out, all right?
Glad to see you survived.
Oh, yes, I washed ashore over there. One's further south.
I'm going to point up toward this fortification and say, what do you make of that?
That looks like a mighty fortress. The old. Ah, no, I'm just sitting here to wait for the staff to arrive.
Did you
You know
have
what's coming.
a vision that the staff will wash up here?
I don't need for that. I know. I
How
will,
so?
will come to me. I need it. I need it. It'll come to me because you'll need it.
Interesting, interesting.
Should we stay here and wait with you, or should we head off to the fortress? What do you think?
Oh, there's no telling how long it will be. If things to do, then by all means do. I can wait for the staff here.
All right, you just bring it to us and have a good day. You have fish.
I
Are
have
they
faith.
good?
And
Did you get that from those baskets up there?
Yes.
Did you, that fish?
yes, very convenient. Somebody deposited fish there.
Not a care in the world, this guy.
No. Lived long enough to know things will be fine.
Things always work out all right in the end. If they don't, it's not the end yet.
Okay then, guess we go with plan A and head towards the ruins.
Yes. So you just walk off.
Do we see what says where it says L on
Yeah.
here? Are we far enough south to see that?
Sorry, are you seeing L? I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you about L. In
It
a
looks
minute. He
We're not
says,
far enough.
just as you're walking off, he says to you, hang on, there's one thing I need to tell you.
What is it?
I have listened to spirits, and points around everywhere, of the wind and the wave here as they whistled and shrieked through the trees and crashed against the shore overnight. They spoke of a great and powerful omen. Soon, they said, a prince and a king will die. Spirits did not know the names of these people, but cannot tell humans apart after all. But these deaths have been their souls are fallen. So be wary, lest the doom fall upon. And have a good day, have a good night. As you walk back to the jungle. Hell?
yeah.
So,
Looks like a fishing, or it looks like a farming community.
That's isn't it?
yes, as you look down to the southwest, as you look there, indeed, filled with plants, almost like some. You want to go in closer in a minute?
This must be a farm which fed the people in the fortress,
Or still feeds.
or still feeds. Well, if we check the state of the farm, then we'll know if it's still actively being used.
We
Should
might
we
also
get
find a
closer?
clue if, you know,
Yeah. Let's
who and where they are.
let's move toward it.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness! Do we see the tower?
One thing after the other. Yes, you will see the tower. Jumping ahead here again. So,
You see,
you do see that there is normal agriculture going. You reckon that some of the flowers and some of the plants here are definitely land. Doesn't fight here. They look much more at home in Stygia. However, you also here are definitely. There's a couple of patches of black and yellow lotus flowers. They seem to be growing lotus in quite some style.
Do we see any farmers, people tending to the fields?
Don't see anybody.
Or do the
Are there patches of
fields
food?
look like they are, in active use?
Yes.
Or has
Looks
nature
like they're in
started to
active
reclaim
use.
them?
Now, further to the south, hills tower. Looks like a watchtower. South. Also see some food settlement, food huts.
Any smoke coming from any of the houses?
Nothing at all. You can't quite see it from the distance, but it doesn't look like that has. You would have
Is there
to go
any
a bit
food in the
closer.
fields? Or no? Is there any food in the fields?
There is food.
Huh. Okay,
So-
that's just. The pirates are either blind or.
Or
They didn't see this.
they think they weren't this far south.
Then
didn't
they
know.
might not know. You
Right.
met them further north, and they might have seen.
Okay, so the black and yellow lotus, they're in their raw form. Are they accessible?
And should they go into them? But you know it can be tricky to go into lotus beds.
Yeah.
Read deeply before you go in there.
Because you might actually be impacted by fumes, pollen. And, yeah.
Absolutely. Is it only yellow and black lotus that I see? Is there anything
No
else?
purple. No, it's black and yellow.
The ones you already have, isn't it?
Which,
Yeah, I've got
Oh, that's what you're looking
three.
for.
I've got three of each.
Plenty of it.
I'm gonna say that I'm good, but I'm gonna make a mental note that if we have to go this way, I will
You're gonna
grab
get
some.
them more.
Stuff your pockets.
Yeah.
Should we go check out the settlement in the tower before we head to the castle?
You can see on the map just here north of you. Hut in the wood. That's basically a path.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The locals might know about the castle.
If there
Yeah,
are
but the
any.
locals might also turn us into jerky. So I think maybe going. I don't think we need to go any further south. I think we should be going north, and go to this castle or fortification or whatever it is. I don't. I won't. My single focus is getting to the eye. I've got a strong attachment to it. I've lost it too many times for me not to get it back.
Yeah. Maybe someone else should carry it.
Maybe somebody else.
What I'm called for.
You
You're
really
sounding
keep-
a bit like Frodo Baggins at the moment.
Yeah, that's
My
right.
precious.
It's my precious.
I've just watched the towers again.
Oh, nice.
When my son was home
Yeah,
from
but-
uni.
I think you're right. Let's head up to the fortress now.
I'm just worried that we're going to run into the pirates.
We
You
want to
mean
get to the fortress before
Other
they do.
pirate.
Which ones?
Yeah, the other pirates, the ones that attacked us. Because if they were interested in us, and they were heading this way, it's more than likely that at some point we're going to run into them. So I would rather get up to the J Tower.
Before they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember. Oh, he's
No, he's
Oh,
back.
no, I'm back. Yeah.
He's back.
I just. Someone was scratching on the door.
okay.
A cat.
Out.
Yeah.
No, I want to come in.
Someone. I was thinking a
Dumbness,
family
dumbness.
member.
Some cat. Nah.
So, there's he. The trail leads from the beach. My trail going.
Yeah.
You see. Because in this bay, roughly, also a couple of
Oh,
they are
Perfect. Now we can go grave rob.
When you refer to them as ancient,
Ancient style.
are they the same type of style that we've seen in the other world?
In the other world, you were river of dead. So you
Yes.
river barges.
But the design can be similar, like in terms of its
Patterns and
scrolling
stuff.
and stuff like that, the artistic elements.
Basically, over here in the bay.
We don't see the pirate ship though, do we? Off Bahari.
Don't
Okay.
and
Right,
even
that's
actually,
okay.
you should be able to. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
you can also see far in the distance. There's a shipwreck.
Okay.
But the ships we see, like the ancient ones, they are anchored there, as in they're not damaged. They seem seaworthy.
They seem seaworthy.
Ooh.
Hmm. Does it seem like there's any movement on the ships? Or
Don't see. Again,
How
you
many
don't
are
see
there?
any creatures at all here, other than a couple of birds, and you don't see any
What?
humanoids at all.
Are the sails intact?
They are stowed.
They're stowed.
So you reckon they might be intact, but you can't tell.
Okay, and how we should be able to gauge how many crew we would need?
That is probably sail it. Probably need about. If you wanted to row it as well, you probably need
And how many ships are there in total?
2.
2. So we can assume there are like from 40 to 120
Yeah.
sailors
Blocks.
that we don't know yet about.
That's right. Or they were the mummies that were inside the cave.
Yeah, it could be.
That could be.
Mummy sail.
Yeah, I find that I'm not sure about that one. But
Oh, I don't.
my worry is
What-
that they're all up waiting in the fortress for us.
So when we transcribed, or when Mortaz transcribed Mouth of Typhon, was that Stygian? Ancient Stygian?
Yeah, pretty.
Ah, see? There you go. We're solving all the problems today.
So you're heading towards the castle, the fortress.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, just to pick this up a bit.
Let's do it.
You're moving away from the beach. Are you following the path now? Are you trying to stay up?
I mean, I guess now that we are on the path already, there's little incentive to bushwhack.
Yes.
Yes. Nicely put. So you perched upon this great rocky outcrop. The fortress is there, basically irregular in shape. There are trail you're now following, basically jungle, and looks like it's well trodden. Definitely has seen some travel. But if you wanted to approach the castle, basically straight under the defensive walls, and the walls you can see they're very sheet, mainly fashioned from the bedrock, and then just hinged. Really, really difficult, other than on the staircase. Right, there's a lot of things here which you have no way of knowing. I hate that when they do lots of exposition in the middle of but you castles very easy, and even the gates still look secure and strong despite it. Oh, he stole my picture. Look at that. What's your background? How did that?
A screenshot. It's a
It's called
Mac
Mac
thing.
It's called Mac Magic. Mac Magic.
Mac Magic.
So if you look behind
Apple,
Shira,
if you want to sponsor our videos,
Yeah,
please get in touch with Braldnash.
free MacBooks for everybody.
They're great PDF readers, I hear.
PDF reader.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, coming back to this. You can see that it's very, very defensive. What the heck? The only visible entrance to the fortress is a sloped stairway. It leads from a decrepit and barely visible road. The last bit, it hugs a curved wall of the exterior, at least. But it's really exposed. For anybody at the top of the wall. Do you want to do a station wind?
You mentioned the stair is weed covered. Does it look like, like downtrodden, like someone recently went
There's
past there?
there's a small path going through it.
Yeah.
Not like it's well maintained. 3 successes. Very good, Cryosy. You see there are holes and occasional spear point and glint of a helmet. Walls are being patrolled.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, the active people. What sort of numbers are we talking about?
You see about 5 or 6 on that section of wall going back and forth.
And can I see what kind of weapons they've got? Have they got bows? Have they got crossbows?
Very hard to tell from the book. The only thing that really stands out is a couple of spear tips. Yes. But you had so many successes. You got 3 successes. If you give me extra momentum, I'll tell you something.
Yeah, okay. If I bank the momentum, then reduce it by 1.
You also see some arrow peppered shapes at the bottom of the ascent. Bodies. Arrow stick.
How fresh do the bodies look? Are there crows around them, feeding off them, or do they look desiccated?
They don't look desiccated. I think they're reasonably fresh, so there might be some carrion birds.
And do they look like pirates, as if they're from our ship?
Very hard to tell, but it's possible. You're not close enough. You're not within an arrow shot, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And do the people up there, they're human, I assume?
They walk on 2 legs.
Okay, so could be lizard people.
But they have helmets and stuff, which seems to be different from the
Yeah,
barefooted people to the north.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back to our original plan, which was go north of H and then try to make our way through the bush?
Is there only one entrance to the tower, or?
As far as you can tell, let me just show you.
Yes.
You can just about see that on the map, I think. I'm a bit closer. Can you see this bit here? The round bit.
Yeah.
So there seems to be another building behind it. That could be second went to this other building. You see the little gate there. It doesn't match the description at all. I mean, the gate should really be there. So there might be another one.
Do I see anything different?
Different as in more than I just told you.
Yes.
Because you rolled. Asking for a roll.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm looking at that round building, trying to identify what it may be, or...
You haven't really close enough.
Okay.
I moved you there, but you haven't approached it.
Yep.
If you wanted to approach it, then
No.
I could use my ability to camouflage us, and we can put foliage around us to allow us to get really close.
Stick some
I can.
branches in your hair.
I can do up to 5 people. Up to 5 people, so that all of us.
Why not?
But as a 4 of us, I need 4 successes
That'll help.
with a stealth check.
We're 6 right now, aren't we?
Yeah,
Well,
either
we
Antos or
don't
Barbos
need-
doesn't get
we don't-
We
camouflage.
are 6 because we've got Antos and Barbos with us.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Because I could have gone to the camp with the others. If you don't want to lug them about.
Do we want some spares?
Kind of fun.
They're wearing red shirts.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think they're more of a risk because they're not skilled like us.
No.
Okay, so let's have had them go back to show them where our camp is.
Yeah, let's do it. I was talking about the map when... round building.
So I can do that if we want to stealth up as close as possible.
I guess we could try to just do a round around the castle, see if there are any secondary gates, entrances, if the patrols are all around the castle, stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. Can do that. Do you want to do your camouflaging?
The camouflage is useful if we all want to get up close to get in. If
Yeah.
we just watching the place, then only one of us needs to go round, don't we? But I'll happily do it, give it a go if you want. If we want to camouflage everyone and we can get close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use momentum too.
Yeah, I need 4 successes, so I'm also going to throw in a bit of extras.
And throw in a fortune.
Yeah.
That's plenty. Plenty.
Wow.
Yeah, you just want to build momentum. Don't you?
Well, I needed 4 successes, so
Yeah,
I only
build
get
one
one momentum.
Very good. You managed to actually camouflage people. And relatively quietly. You make your way all the way around the
Mm-hmm.
once around. Because I can check this 20 minutes and see it.
Yeah.
Right. I think the most interesting part is that yes. Now.
That's a bit weird.
It's adjacent to this fortress and this section of the causeway between. It's round. The outside wall is a good 15, 20 feet high. The whole building is probably diameter. You can see there are some heavy wooden gates. Sorry, some metal grate leading into from the castles.
Any sounds coming from it?
Any sounds come? No, you don't hear any. Oh, can you see of the car watching you? Don't seem to be top of the.
Are they watching us as if they've seen us?
They're watching.
Oh, okay.
Just in general.
Yeah, I should. The brilliant stealth.
Can we
you're
figure
pretty
out?
sure if you try to enter the other building, they would die. If you went through the gate.
Oh, should we start a? I'm gonna tell this.
We
To
can still
should we
cast a
start a
bunch of
forest
moving
fire?
bushes, that's all.
Not all at once. More test again.
I was gonna ask the group. Should we start a forest fire?
Forest.
Think about it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna explain
As
my
a
thought
distraction.
process. Yeah, we set it on one side and then we sneak in as the guards are distracted, watching over the commotion that might happen.
This is a pretty wet jungle. So it's not dry like
it's
tinder
wet,
or something.
okay.
So you could make a fire, but it would not be.
Hmm.
You can just
We can
about get enough for your little campfire. But
Have we considered just going up to the gate and knock?
No,
No.
No?
we consider that.
Just an idea.
We could.
It could be dangerous.
So so let's get back to this circular building. Does Moritas, do you know this circular building may have been used for or is being used for?
Let me see if I know. Okay.
difficult.
You want to roll
Ooh.
lore? I'll use the fortune.
Given that anything else is Stitchin here, can I assist him?
You can
given that I'm
assist
Stitchin?
with the law roll.
Not that
Wait, I
that
forgot.
will make much
Is it not
difference, but you know.
Small auditorium.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Alright, I forgot to set the difficulty 4, but
Oh, 5 successes.
Oh, wow.
so
How do you do this?
From the
He's
wrist.
been on
I did some
fire
fortune.
today.
I did spend a fortune.
Oh, you
so I
did?
wanna-
On this?
Yeah.
That was a bit rash. Looking at it,
Therefore,
it looks to you like it's the outside of arenas where there might have been gladiatorial combat or similar. Or it might be a theater. But it's a very small rectangle in the inside your stage circus.
with a with a metal gate on the other side. Why would they go to that much effort to have entertainment like that on this island?
Why wouldn't they?
Maybe as an ancient ritual.
It would have been highly populated if it's an amphitheater, then that means that there would have been a lot of people. If there are two ships that haven't been used for a long time.
Yeah, but the amphitheater isn't that big. It's like what you said, 60 feet? I mean,
60 by 20 feet tall
60
at
to
most.
70 on the outside, I reckon.
that's not too big, I guess.
Centimeters.
Hmm.
no means of climbing over and inside, is there?
You can climb it, but the wall is tricky. It says the outside wall of the theater deep. Now it says 30 feet tall, even though it's 15 in the other paragraph. So if you wanted to, it's a challenging athletic.
What's challenging? Challenging is to.
Not a problem, he says. Come on.
Who said that?
You.
No? I said it's not too bad. Like, no, on the opposite side of the.
Look at your rolls. I mean, we had 5 successes, 4 successes, 5 successes.
Yeah, but we are burning a bit of fortune sometimes on these ones.
Yeah. No, I'm going for it.
Yeah,
I'll
good
assist
for
by giving
you.
An
honestly.
observation. I'll see
I'm
if I can-
assuming
Acrobatics.
Oh.
I'm quite agile.
I'm assuming you're using the side away from the castle.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like on the opposite side of, so I'm shielded basically from them.
So you mentioned to go up there. Get up there, over the top now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That looks nice.
Roughly what?
That's very cool.
Right. So, formed like a great ball with high hits.
How many feet across? 50.
So they have like 5 feet on each side to sit.
Yeah. Look. Heavy wooden gates lead from.
Suzu and I are doing the math as we go along.
No, don't do that. I mean, 50, including this. It's relatively small, but there are some heavy wooden gates leading into something underneath the thing, or sideway arches. Awesome. And in the middle, there's this patch metal, different stone. There's lots of creepy crawlies, there's insects, there's some spider webs hanging in the arches.
Any bodies?
Don't see. But no.
Any remains like weapons or bones or stuff?
There might be some smaller bones. There might be a couple of broken arrows. There might be a broken sword somewhere.
Oh, I lost the short sword.
Yeah, you're currently still at the top, right?
Yeah.
Let's do me. Patient.
Yeah. Just straight D1.
Wait, Very good. You see that in the shadow of what must be the connecting walkway across to the wall, there are a couple of figures sitting there. Guards, you reckon?
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't noticed you.
Yeah, and I will try to stay low as to not be, like silhouetted against the sky.
They're about maybe not quite as tall as you. Guys, they proper scale armor on. Helmets off
Wait,
to
how
the
many?
sides. Ooh,
Okay.
2. Oh, that's not all per person.
Okay.
It's only 2.
but it just went over.
Prius.
Stay out.
Fortunate.
So
Yes,
would those
to keep it covered
uniforms be? Would those uniforms be ancient as well?
Well, they're not. It's armor. Don't recognize it there anyway. But
No.
So yeah, it's not the uniformers, but they look ancient. Make armor. It's not something you would.
Yeah. Do you guys want to come up? Should we see if we can carry some rope or something?
Might be able
We
to
want
show
to
you a
try
picture.
to climb over the main fortress's wall.
Up to you. That's
Yeah.
even higher. And there's more guards there.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to feel. Oh, I'm gonna try to feel the stone again.
That's what the armor looks
Not much armor there.
like. Yeah, I know.
It's Conan.
One of the problems with Conan's style is the armor's not the main part. But he's got some scaly armor on, come on. And it's hot here.
Yeah.
Protecting everything but the vitals.
Shoulders are important, head is important.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Kicking my
The
ass.
stomach is not that important. Like,
No,
He must be
he's. I
really
mean,
hot
he's
for that,
ripped.
man.
hard.
Like
He's ripped,
those
so-
pads are his armor.
Yeah.
Go back
Is
to the
it
other
the
layer,
temperature about 35 degrees at the moment?
at least. Fahrenheit.
He must be roasting.
So, you climb back down?
No, not necessarily. No. I was still trying to get, if we all want to go into the arena, then I would, like, I don't have a rope with me, but essentially, if we want to, I would like to assist the others getting up, if that makes sense.
But I'm just struggling to how you could actually, without getting down and giving them a lift. From the top can
Yeah,
help
you
a
got-
little bit, but because it's
Yeah.
quite high, they have to
Do
lift
we
it
have
as
a
well.
rope with us?
We have a whip that's very
Have you got
strong.
long hair you could lower down?
Rapunzel.
Yeah, Rapunzel. I did say you found some rope on the ship. So you can say that you brought it with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess that would fall under bringing some
Can we,
supplies. Yeah.
can we throw the rope at Dirtha?
I might make it. Give you an extra die on it. Don't want to make it difficult. That would be too easy. Give you a bonus die on it.
What do we need to roll?
2 success.
On athletics, 2 successes. Or no momentum either.
What happened to you?
It's gone.
You managed to get halfway up, but then you slip back down. You make quite a bit of noise.
Can,
No,
what-
I-
can we help from below?
Didn't you say you get an extra dice for that?
Yeah,
Like
I
rope?
did. You
Zero?
didn't
Oh.
use it.
I didn't use it.
Roll
sorry.
1d20 extra. Target number was 10.
How do I do that?
You can just roll the
oh,
same skill with one
I'll
single
just
die.
roll the same thing and take away the die. Yeah. Okay, so
Bum, bum, bum. She died.
I'll roll as well. That's my third.
Didn't.
You don't manage.
So I need to roll one more dice.
oh my.
And Mortas flies up
Mortaz, of course, flies up.
Wait, that's crazy. Hold on. How
there.
does-
There's my extra dice.
You can actually bank that momentum.
I've got 2 successes as well.
Yeah.
So the only thing I
I
would
mixed
say
them.
is that Shira, you do manage to come up with the help of the others in the end, but you are crouching down on the wall ring at the top, and you notice that guards seem to be looking around much. You can only see one of them, one got up, and the other one is looking around and stuck low at the door.
I guess we just wait until they have settled down, then ambush them.
Right. Stealth. Group stealth is up.
So we all need to roll stealth check.
Yeah, I think in stealth actually.
Do we have any benefit of having Krios's camouflage on us?
Yeah.
Yes, get a bonus die.
Oh,
Reach
okay.
to
But you've got a desert.
Yeah, I'll just like reapply the momentum I used for the bonus die.
One of the things. So, how are you all doing?
I got 4.
Got one.
And
No,
one more
three.
test.
None.
You coughed at the wrong time.
And one. Now I'll give you a chance if you bias and one of them pull mortars down.
Yeah, I'll happily do that.
Oh. And as you can see, my warriors have not rolled very.
No.
Just as mortars was visible,
Other-
one of the guards seemed to stumble over, clatter down, face plant in the arena. So you are now at the top of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
As soon
this-
as the... Sorry?
Oh, I was just going to say, is this a good time for us to wrap it up?
Yeah, I think
or-
would be good cut time. Yeah. But tell me what you want to do next. What your plan is here in the arena, so I can get my head.
Take
gonna
them
fight in
out
the
before
arena?
they can ring the alarm.
Take them out.
And I did roll earlier. I got one success. Do I sense that the amulet is under the ground toward the castle or in the castle?
In the castle, you height difficult.
Okay,
It's more like
it's
feel
that
like there's a
direction.
pull, but you're pretty sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So you want to take them down next time? You want to basically bash them in, make sure that they go down before they can call.
Essentially, yeah.
Right. So we. Yeah. Is that okay for everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
Good. Well, thank you very much. Now, this the character of today's session very different. Ollie. Did you feel less railroady?
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Good to explore.
No, I do like actually the idea where you can explore and you can say, all right, do we tackle this? And I do like chapter rather a lot.
Mm.
So
Yeah, hex calls are awesome in general. I love them.
Did Conan give you this map, or
Conan Hex
did you find
Scroll.
this map somewhere else?
Sorry, say again?
Is this map in the book, or
This is actually from the book. Yeah, so that's why I was slightly disappointed with that castle itself, because it really doesn't match. And for me, it doesn't look ancient. I was saying.
Yeah.
Like a Disney castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite even. Typical castle that you would draw in primary school, exactly. There's no internal structure to it. It's like one courtyard in it. We've got the one slightly bigger building, but it doesn't evoke from absolute ancient.
I mean, that's why I ask you the question, is because it looked so different than the feel of Conan that I wasn't too sure if this was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't match the other illustrations we have seen so far.
No, the map is style is a bit. There are some nice things on this. Briefly shows on the whole. We'll go here. So it's not a bad map, but it's just. That's why the other graphics, like the one tags now.
Yeah.
I need to make a picture book for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Just a picture book of all the different themes that electronically. It's too expensive. But I think we're going to say goodbye to the stream then, yeah?
Yeah.
And I hope that people watching in now or in future are going to really enjoy this. And yeah. After that. So keep tuning in to find out what's going on. Right.
Excellent stream.
See you all soon. Watch us. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.